Ah. Good evening, folks. I'm going live. Why not? I hung in there all day. Well, not all day. 9.5 hours. 194.78. I'm very grateful. I could push it and I could hang in there 2 more hours, but I'm finished. I just dropped off my last order and I thought I'd go live on the way home and share just a couple of things with you. I'm happy I did it. I know I keep saying it, but I have things coming up and I want the money. So I felt it today. I got the last couple of things I needed done. And I did shut down the app for about, maybe 30 minutes, the apps. So I hung in there 9.5 hours today, total, if you put it all together. And that's really not bad. I could push it. I probably can work till 12 or 1 o'clock. I just don't want to. I probably could hit 2:25. All of a sudden, Grubhub got real busy late. So not bad. Thank God for tips on Uber Eats. Good evening, everyone. Thank God for tips. Got a couple of boosts. I get high payouts for Uber. Sundays, I do okay over here. And I drove 111 miles. And I got a few things done in between. Really not a bad day. I'm probably going to go out tomorrow night. I'm going to take off the first half of the day. I have to. I got to do stuff. If they're busy, I'll go out for 4 hours. Because I am definitely taking off Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not working Christmas or the day after. Because now I have plans, so I feel like I got 2 days in one. I'm very grateful. I could push it, but it's by the time I get upstairs, get home, do this live, it's going to be another 40 minutes and I'm done. Got a lot of stuff in my car I got to bring upstairs, One of my last Grubhub, last two, it was 10 after 9, and I called up the place. I said, "Are you still opened? I'm on my way." And they said, "What's your name?" I said, "Michelle," because they see your picture. They said, "Okay, we're closing at 9:30. So I'm coming from Freeport. We'll be here waiting for you." Thank you. Because Grubhub, they don't know they close at 9:30. What happens if I was really far away? Grubhub's known to do that. And what other thing? Oh, I got Boston Market and I messed up, guys. Boston Market gives you 2 receipts. I shouldn't have uploaded the receipt. So they keep sending me notifications. You have to take a picture of both receipts if you're going to use your debit card. Well, that's okay. I had a coupon anyway, but I learned that. It was just, I listened to a lot of videos. Listened to a lot. I watched Kevin O'Leary a lot today, and he's right. It's a different kind of breed when you create something from nothing and you sacrifice. Unless people do the same thing you do, they don't get it. They could just keep talking and talking and talking, but they don't get it. I caught the gig girl live a little bit, and I do have a question. Today, when I was doing Uber Eats, well, that's pretty. And checking out all the lights made driving so less boring. So beautiful. I kept shutting down Uber Eats. Oh, I have something else to tell you. If I knew where I was headed, I would open it back up because they're tracking your speed. I don't want any tickets. So I close down the app and I open it back up when I know I get near the location, the drop off. I don't want to be bothered with that. I kept seeing the red, you're going over the speed limit. Well, nobody's on the road. It's not like I'm flying down a road and school's open, Nobody's around. However, now it's all right, but earlier, there are a lot of people out on the road, and when you're straight and working and you're paying attention, a lot of drunk people out on the roads, there's no doubt in my mind. You know who doesn't know where you know who is not familiar with the area they're driving in. You got to feel, because they're visiting. A lot of people are visiting, slowing down, looking at streets, or who's drunk. No doubt. And one Uber Eats, I think the guy gave me a bad rating. I dropped off food, and then I drove away, and I went back 2 minutes later, and I brought the soda, and she said he already filled out the survey. And I was like, oh, well. I said, oh, he must be a bundle of joy. I just left. Like, I was thinking to myself, he must have been so angry to fill it out so quickly, you know? Jesus. I left the soda in the holder. I think I only had 2 thumbs down. They gave me a thumbs down that fast. Damn. Ooh, why is this cop pulling over this truck? Whoa, what's going on there? So I could turn on the apps again, but it's time to go in. I probably could get a few more deliveries, but then it'll be 12 o'clock, 12:30. I'm tired. Like everyone else, you get really busy, hustle, bustle. I mean, I did a lot. And I squeezed in 9.5 hours of work. And I didn't plan on doing that today. I thought I was going to hit $200, but I only drove 111 miles, considering I got a few things done and I made money. That's not bad. I'm very, very happy. I wanted to share all that. Wow, always the light there. I'm sorry, but I really want to park in the back because I got to take out my pulley thing. I got a lot of stuff to carry up. Anybody want to talk? So that's it. I think I got a thumbs down. When you get a feel that a restaurant's not going to be opened and you don't want to drive there, that would have been 15 minutes wasted of my time. And they said, we'll wait for you. We know you're coming. We know you're coming. Ooh. That is pretty good. That's damn good. $100 for 5 hours, not bad. Hello, Happy Olympian. How you doing? Hello, Susan Silver. Clay G, hello. I haven't seen that name in a while. Oh, I just listened to a lot of videos today and got things done. I'm very looking forward to what's coming up, and when you're really preoccupied, I'm so happy I banged it out today, because now when I take 2 days off this week, I'm not going to feel guilty at all. But I probably will get my butt out there tomorrow night for like 4 hours. I'm going to just stay home. I got to do everything tomorrow, unless I want to do everything Christmas Eve day, and I don't. I really would like to work Christmas Eve day. Like, get up and turn on the apps at 10 o'clock and see if I can, work the first half, because I'm not going to work Christmas Eve. I already got things going on. I can't do it. Motivating. Absolutely, we all motivate. I went to go turn on BZ a few times, and something else popped up and caught my attention. I said, I'll see if he went live this week. I caught Pete a little bit, but then after like a minute or two, I kept going in and out because I only have one phone, and I was working. So it looks like people are coming in and out, like no, not trolls, but just like stop-bys. No, it's because I have to turn it down and figure out where I'm headed, and then I turn on YouTube again and I listened, Really? I did a lot of, I should count how many deliveries I did. I did many that weren't $10. However, I did a lot today, and I only drove 111 miles. That's why I went with it. I was like, no one, it worked. I didn't have to go far. I said no to far ones. They wanted to send me out to Long Beach for $10 I was like, no. And then I got 2 local ones right here. I was very grateful. I didn't want to go over there. I do that sometimes. If it's slow, I suck it up and I do it. I'm sorry. I know what you mean. I didn't mind taking low balls. I started my day off with a real low one, 5 and change. But it was down the block, and the drop-off was down the block from down the block. You know, you make your call. You make your decision. But will be higher after they wait. You mean Uber Eats because they pay you, excuse me, for wait time? Is that true? Now, oh, you have to remind, you reminded me, I'm gonna give back that block. I took a block today. I'm really happy you said that. I was on the road, it was early. It was like maybe an hour and 20-minute block. It popped up. So I took it. I tested it out. And it was a $4.01 order, Boston Market in Freeport. And I said, well, I am headed toward my town. I did take the block. Let me feel this out. And on the way there, they added $2.63. And the delivery was just on the other side of town. It wasn't far. But it was just under $7. $12 an hour, guaranteed. In this market, it's not worth it. You know, you're better off being a cherry picker and choose one that works for you. If that order wasn't in my town down the street and didn't bring me home, I wouldn't have taken it. Now, then they send me a $3 offer, and I gave it away. I said, I don't care. I'm not going to try to figure out if they're still paying the $12 an hour minimum to cover. I'm not taking that $3 order. It was in Rockville Center. Taco Bell. I love going to that Taco Bell. But usually they're $6, $7, and $8, and they're very local right here. I felt it out, so I'm going to give that block back. I'm not doing that tomorrow. I'm not going to go out until I get my nails done. I got Christmas gifts. I have to clean my home. I want to work online. I probably will go out tomorrow night. That's what's so great about these gigs. If you do a lot, at least you can make money on your own timetable. Oh, you only accept 9 and above. So what did they say? Did they say anything to you, Clay? I won't work in New York City. I have no desire. I would get a job before I go to New York City. You know. I might go to New York City on Thursday. We're going to feel it out with the weather. If not, we're going to do something else. Did you ever try to come to New York City? No. You can reject en bloc. Thank you for telling me that, Bobby T. I was like, oh, fuck it. You know, I just don't care. I was on a roll. I was taking orders. And then I turned on Uber Eats and I was like, wow, they're having good boosts. But I made 51 and change in tips. Or I wouldn't have made any money. You know, any real significant money. But my miles were low considering I got a lot done and I worked. I'm really happy with my day. I didn't plan on making that today, on earning that today. So, you know, I'm really happy I did it. Yeah, I do great with Uber Eats and tips. If it's not for tips, and I just looked, 4 didn't tip me yet. Well, let's see if they tip. Oh, let me tell you what happened. When I called, I am at the point where I don't care. Maybe starting out, I would have, I hear you, if you were a newbie. If you were a newbie, I get it. You rejected all 17 orders that came in? I saw that $3 offer and I went, no. I could take a gamble with Uber Eats because 90% of the time I get tips. Everybody, caramels in the house. You're so funny. Tax-free, baby, tax-free. Oh, we all want that. Very funny man. You got a $50 parking ticket? Well, what happened with the Uber Eats, when I went back to bring the soda and I felt her out and I was like, I walked away. I went, oh, the guy must be just an angry man. That was really quick. I turned around really fast and I said, I'm sorry. I put my hand down and I went, oh, I forgot to give him their soda. So I turned around. I called up Uber Eats just to let them know that I did drive back. I'm going to fill out the survey. They send it to the emails now. I wish they did it right there on the spot. To let them know that I don't want that to be on my account, if possible. I did drive back to give them the soda, and the man just wasn't getting it. And after 5 minutes, I was like, sir, thank you very much for your time. He was really trying to understand. I think he understood, and then he started speaking after I thought he understood, and I couldn't understand him, and I really did try. He was really nice. He was really trying, but I couldn't understand him. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. The native language of the United States of America is English. Am I wrong? So I would think that on their end, they would have to know more. And I was speaking very clearly and slow, and I was pronouncing everything, and I was finishing all my words. And after the third time, I was like, oh, you know what? Thank you anyway, sir. Thank you very much. And he was like, can I help you with anything else? No, because you couldn't help me with this. And I wasn't angry. I was just like, no, if we can't get this across, then why bother saying anything else? I have rejected 10 plus on a row till I get a good one. Oh my God. And when you get a good one, how good is it? I thought if I took a block, they would have sent me, decent offers. I'm saying I'll be available for the next hour and a half. And they didn't. They gave me low. I was like, well, I might as well not do blocks and be a cherry picker. Do what's right for me. Yeah, I'm sorry. That stinks. $50, I got a ticket. I'll tell you, I was listening to the gig lady. The gig girl. I have to rewatch that video tomorrow when I'm home because I caught her on the tail end, and I think she was speaking about tickets. And a while ago, when I first started, I would never drive away from a police officer. I must have been near a fire hydrant. And, there's always one prick in every group. And it's true. There's always one angry person in every group. There's always one really happy person. And I just think somebody saw easy target. And I would never park right in front of a fire hydrant in a main road. It was in the heart of the village, in the main road. It's not Sunday night on a side street where no one's around for 2 minutes. And, I wouldn't do that. And then I got another ticket. It was like a double whammy and ended up being $100, both tickets. And it said that I drove away from authority. It wasn't even worth the fight. If the village feels they need that money that badly, take the 50. I haven't had a ticket besides that. I don't think I got a ticket after my teens. Once I got a $15 parking ticket. But 20 years ago. I'll never forget that. I was like, the next ticket said, drove away from authority. Okay, if that's what you think. Like, why would I drive away from a cop? I said, right there tells you they just wanted to make a buck. Jerks. But not all people are jerks. Not all cops are jerks. A lot of cops, I support them all the way. They protect us. Bobby T, people sending money on gift rather than food. Oh, yeah. Slow day for me in Nashville. Super slow this weekend, Christian. I'm really lucky. My market between both, like, Grubhub got real quiet, then I turned on Uber. I was like, ooh, okay. Okay. And then I took a break and I, did something. I took a break for like 30 minutes and I went back to it. And they were both kicking in. You know, not the highest payouts, but I hustled. And considering I've been out all day, I left my house at, like 10 to 12. I drove 111 miles. That's pretty good. Slow day in Nashville. I agree, Bobby T. People sending money. RC Cola has subscribed. Awesome. I double check everything when I get to the desktop. On Christmas. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, having that Visa debit card, earned some cash, got gas, earned some cash, got a couple of things. I did it. Cheap pay, no hot bag. Wow, I'm sorry. That stinks. That stinks. I know what you mean, because Postmates could really take you for a ride. And that's so true. Don't tell that to Miami people. Native language is Indian, not English. Okay, got it. Thank you. Ronald 90. Yup, Christian, and they're eating out while shopping. Why running your car to the ground for no money? I'm happy with I'm not complaining. I'm telling you, I did good today and I got a lot done and I made money. If you follow me, I'm building a business, come the new year, I'm looking for a new, at least a part-time job on the books. And I choose to drive my car. I know people complain, but I know my market. I know what works for me. And I've been very lucky with this car. Very lucky. I work it. But I also I've been saying this since day one. This is an opportunity for me. And it's working. But I understand. I work real hard to put things into place to earn residual income. While I was doing this, I needed the income. People who physically work for income with no other backup plan, I've been preaching that a long time. I'm really happy I took a step back. Create some residual income, create a little bit of passive income, study the stock market, dabble a little bit, make your financial standing a little easier for your future. But I understand. I do. I know where you're coming from. I get it. I know what you're saying. The suburbs have the best parking. I park in handicap parking. Well, if it works for you and it's not interfering with anyone, that's great. Just don't get a ticket and don't take away a spot. As you get older, you realize, that's not nice to do. You know what I mean? Ooh, somebody got a $20 tip. That's the way to be. Congratulations. That's a very good tip. Did I miss? Shame on those cops. If you work customer service, you should know English. Oh, I hear you. Oh, I'm really happy you did good, TP. You're the one who that's PS, said 5 hours, $100. This week I had to change alternator and battery. Cost me $5.20. Uber, PR, Grubhub do not know that. That's why you got to write off your miles. Use that Stride tax app. It takes into consideration maintenance and gas. And it's a big write-off, guys. It really, if you're going to drive, that's a shoo-in write-off. It's taxable. Am I saying that right? The more write-offs you have, the less taxes you will have to pay. And mileage is the way to go. See, I'm missing. You guys are really cruising here. Don't worry, you got this, girl. I got a speeding ticket last year, of course. Wow, $450 for a speeding ticket? Really? Wow. That's a lot. I had a Taco Bell order pickup tonight. It was a half hour late. I get there and the girl says, you have to call the customer. We're out of rolled tacos and some other stuff, and she was rude. Now, I know what you're saying, but now because I'm a familiar face and I work with the team, I'm a team. There have been many times I go, okay, I'm going to text them right now. And most of the time I get lucky. I've had a call twice. And I said, hello, this is Michelle. I'm calling up. Taco Bell says they don't have this. And they go, okay, that's fine. I said, hold on. And I go like this. Tell them what you're going to say. Is that okay with you? Great. Thank you. Bye. You know, you got to make it work. And be respectful and work with the restaurant people because they know their job. Most of the time I don't have a problem, but I know what you're saying. It's really their job on their end to call the customer to find out what substitution they want. But if I can make the process run smoothly and help, expedite that order so we can get that food delivered, of course I'm going to, join in and work as a team, because then they remember you and they know that you're nice and they help you. They know. If I can help, I do. But that's just me. Doesn't mean other people have to do that. Parking tickets are a scam. Exactly. It's either miles, but if you're driving a lot, write off those miles. Exactly. But if you read deep into Stride Tax, they tell you, they do calculate. They take into consideration the maintenance of the car and the gas. When you see your amount that you could write off. You get it? That was 2 points, I bet it was. Mileage is the best one. Parking tickets are a scam. From what I heard, these representatives aren't even in U.S., so what can you expect? These companies don't want to pay. So, I agree. I agree. They're outsourcing. Oh, I get it. And the guy was nice. I'm not going to say he wasn't nice. I would, be lying. But he didn't really understand me. And when he finally did, I think he did, I couldn't understand him. So that's okay. You know what? After so many more deliveries, one of those thumbs down will go away. I mean, what are you going to do? I still got I've always been on 97, 98, 97, 98. So, I've had 100 for a while, but things happen. People, whatever, Uber low pay. I just do it when they're running out promo. Exactly. More ways for cities to tax us. Yep. Hello, Mary 50p. What's going on? Are you earning any money? I get if you are in a handicap zone or something, but I'm 2 minutes in a loading zone. Come on. Yep. I've watched many lives, and people say they put their flashes on. I have a few of these signs. And I put this in the window. I lock my doors. I'll let it be known. I'm just going to be a couple of minutes. Do you do that? It really depends on the time of day. I'll park in a loading zone if it's nighttime and, pretty much everybody. But during the day, I'm not going to lie, I park down the street. I'll walk 2 blocks if I have to. I like to get out and walk a little bit, especially if you put in a long day. It's hard to sit down all day. Your butt starts hurting. Your legs, your thighs hurt. You gotta stretch out. You gotta walk around. I don't mind walking. You're right. If you like the restaurant, you will help them do anything. I have helped McDonald's put up displays as I wait for orders. You're kidding. Well, that means you have a really good relationship with the staff. That's great. And I never did that. I've helped on the phone. I've spoken with customers. Said, yes, I get it. And we even joked around a few times. Oh, I'm starting to learn your menu. Taco Bell has like 200 items. They're crazy. Postcard hustle. I've done that. Don't bother. It's a lot of money. I did that before I started the internet. You know, I folded, I did that. And I got money back, but it lingered on for years. It was kind of funny how that lingered on for years. I opened up an envelope and there's $5 in there. It's kind of funny. You see the same people over and over again. Well, you get to know the staff. You feel like an employee sometimes because you see the same people over and over. Taco Bell into a mall. They already had an orange sticker on my car. I pray that day to a girl, don't do that to me. You won't ever see me around. Oh, good thing you caught it. That's tough. Sorry guys, but if I go to a mall and if I have to walk, I walk. It's not worth the ticket. And think of it. You want to stretch out a little bit. It's a choice. If I say, okay, I made the choice. Yeah, I want that $11. I'll get out there and hustle. Just, but I get it. Like I say, I'm very lucky in my market. If I got to walk a block or two, I do it, And with Grubhub, I've taken an order. I don't do it that often. But if it's prime time and it's dinner rush and I know they're sending me to a village that parking is just going to be horrendous, I just give it back. I go, you're not paying me enough I won't walk 3 or 4 blocks, but I'll walk a block. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Lesson learned. Bureaucrats. Oh, government is a scam. What do you mean, son? Uber driver, I picked up a lady that reviewed vacation. Sweet job. Really? That sounds pretty nice. Overpaid. So. Do whatever you gotta do, Caramel. Hello, Ida Hat. What's going on? Long Island woman. How are you? Go Puff. I'm waiting. Go Puff. You shop through an app and they keep their delivery fees really low. I haven't looked into it for a while, but I made a video about it. I even wrote them. I'm waiting for them to come out to Long Island. They just have a warehouse instead of a store, and they pack the goods, and within a region they guarantee like a 30-minute delivery. And I have a feeling they're going to be very successful. I would love for GoPuff to come here. But it's more of a warehouse setting, bagging it up and drivers wait outside for when the orders come in because they guarantee 30-minute delivery. And they're expanding. I forget, it's not fresh in my mind, but when I did the video, I did read the story. 2 college kids developed it, and they really are succeeding. They're branching out because they know that's the wave of the future. They're very smart, some of these people, very smart young people. And they're creating jobs. That's for sure. Luna always has eyes on your cars. I would make $70 a week part-time, but then they lowered rate to... Oh, so you quit. Yeah, Yeah, they definitely lowered pay. You pick up from a warehouse. Yep. Clothing lines seem like a good idea. Sell weed. Well, they already have all that. You should look into that and invest into it. Really? I wonder why. Well, I don't know why. Like all of a sudden I said, I could thank customers? Wow. You reminded me I got to thank all my customers. I have to go down the line. I have to do two things. Give back that block because I'm not going to leave my house until I have to leave nails and feeties, and then I'm going to do a little food shopping. And if I have the itch, I'll go out tomorrow night about 7 o'clock and see if I can make $50 in 3 hours and not go far. Doing a lot, guys. We'll see how I feel. No breaks. No breaks. You have to be certified with Alcohol Beverage Commission. One time I did deliver for Postmates, and I couldn't believe how little they paid me. And I delivered to like North Massapequa, and I picked up liquor in Wantor. And it was a pretty big liquor order. And when I got there, they tipped on the app, but the Postmates paid me so little. And then the guy gave me a bunch of money, and I couldn't believe it. And they were just partying and having fun, and it was early in the day, and I had to take a picture of their license before I hand it over in the app and send it virtually. And then they immediately, like in 3 seconds, said, okay, approved. And I gave them the liquor. Even though it was so obvious he was older than me. But that's the procedure that went down. I had to take a photo of his license. And I couldn't give it to him until Postmates said, approved it. That's serious when you're driving around with liquor and medications. I don't know. Postmates, another one. They want you to work. They don't want to pay you anything. Uber wants employees. These jobs are great for extra income. But if you're a hustler and you know your market, today I went with it. I said, I don't think I'm going to have a day like this for a while. And I really don't want to drive like this the way I did today. But I was out and about and I was doing stuff. I hung in there. I could have pushed it. I would have hit 200, but I was done. I'd rather do this, and I'm going to head upstairs in a minute. Ends, you learn something on both ends, guys. See. Right now, excuse me, they're both the same. Unless there's a boost or a promotion, Uber Eats and Postmates seem to be on the same, paying out the same wages. Got it. Well, good luck, Caramel. See, if you keep trying, Caramel, you seem like you're a person that just keeps trying, keeps trying, keeps trying. I worked for free for years, and all of a sudden, it's all coming together. And I'm going to have a great setup when I'm out and about working. I mean, eventually it does come back to you, and you realize you make a lot of mistakes to get where you want to be. And people don't realize how many trial and errors I've had in the past 15 years that I deserve what's coming my way. And I wasn't even doing it full time. Whatever your passion, your dream, if you can make money doing something you enjoy, you're blessed. A lot of people go through life talking themselves into doing something. And I was going down that trap. I said, nah. I don't want to be that. I don't want to look back and say, God, I regret that. I don't want to keep trying to talk myself into something I like. Why would I, that's like self-punishment. I don't love thyself. It doesn't make any sense. Yes, and I really would love, you wait outside the door for the orders. I think I cannot wait till they branch out. Look them up on Facebook, check them out. And I have to learn more about them, but I haven't even read about them since I put that video up. They're going to branch out. I do remember that it started in Pennsylvania. Some college kids had this great idea. And they have like 20 or 30 employees now, and they're branching out. I can't wait till they come to Long Island. They would do amazing in Long Island. And their whole thing is their delivery fee, like the fees are really low, like it's $2.95. That's it. Or it's $1.95. It's like a ridiculous low amount fee. Nothing's overpriced. Everything's like the same price. There's no hiking of prices. Nothing like that. I remember reading all of that. Those kids are going to be so successful. And they're creating a lot of jobs. $1.95 delivery fee. Long Island, out of Hathaway, you're driving. No. Nah. I couldn't believe that they were... I received a couple of 7 and change or offers from Uber. And I was like, wow, and I didn't even have to drive far. I'm going to go with it today. I always say, when it feels right, go with it. If you have the energy, go with it. What's my quest? See, they don't even send us quests. It's promotions now. I got to really look deep. You know what? I'll do a video on my phone and go real deep into my account and let people see my Uber Eats account. Because it sounds like we all have something different, guys. And I'll do it. Oh, I'll do it. I'll show people how I thank, because now I've been using the phone. When I go upstairs and I settle down. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Darling, if fees so low, how are they going to make money? I'm not really sure. They must make money with all the products, the companies the products come from. It is a low fee, $1.95, that's it. But it's also, when they build a warehouse, they have a region that they deliver to from that warehouse. It's not like they're sending you on the other side of the island and expect you to work for free. That's where that comes into play. I remember watching their videos, and they want to do pop-up warehouses and have a region around the warehouse. Like there's a limit. You can't go over the region. I remember reading that. I found it very interesting. I'm not sure. I'm going to do it when I go upstairs. Who tips better, Postmates or Uber? I do great with Uber, but I haven't done Postmates in a long time. I am doing it because of you. I saw it was available here and I went for it. What are you talking about, Mary 50? The Go Puff? The Go Puff? Oh, you're welcome, Clay G. Thank you. That's why you have to go back. Thank you very much. I hope you all have a great 2020. So I'll record my phone so you guys see, because I just go with it. And I think I'm like Boost, Quest, promotions. Like, what kind of games are they playing? Yes, Go Puff. Oh, so you use it. Or you're working it. You use the service. So that's how I think they make money. They want to build mini warehouses, and they only deliver within a region, like so many miles, like around the warehouse, so they could do fast, quick deliveries because they have drivers waiting outside of the warehouse ready to go. ready to go. Amazon Prime, you pick up from a warehouse and they have all the stuff ready. Yep, we're just their twist on it. They will eventually raise their, just like every company does when they get popular, raise their prices and pay drivers less. Both, I double whammy. Got to get back their money. Exactly. Oh, wow. I have a 900 a day hustle too. What? Wow, you must be a millionaire, Caramel. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Long ago. Run from Monday, 4 a.m. to Friday. The promotion is when they said, do 3 deliveries for $10. Wow, when Uber Eats first branched out here, I did great. I was one of the first people. I made a lot of money. Oh, we were talking about Go Puffs. That's the name of the company. Go Puffs. You know, everybody, Pete's on. Not that but I'm going to head upstairs. I really wanted to hear a little bit of him. They pay drivers a living wage. Well, there's going to be a lot of changes come 2020, especially what's happening in California. That is. I don't think this gig economy is going to stay the same. With their cars, take all the risk. You're right. Well, they're bigwigs. They know all the shortcuts. They have the manpower. They have all the right lawyers. They know how to, they know how to get away with it. And they use people. Most companies do that. Who's Pete? PTD Vlogs live on YouTube right now. He does a live almost every night around 11 o'clock. I've tried. So I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm so happy you joined in. I'm happy I shared that, and I'll record something after I get settled. And I'll give you an inside view. I'll title it just right. To my Uber Eats account, and then you can see how I'm thanking all the tips. And I'll browse around my phone. Yeah, why not? Oh, Paid to Drive is live now. Well, I thought it was PTD live. It's Paid to Drive is live now, guys. Go check them out. Guys, it was a pleasure. Hope you make a lot of money. And maybe I'll go live for 20 minutes tomorrow night if I head out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but if I have the itch, I'm going to force myself. And I'm going to enjoy Wednesday and Thursday off. And the second half of Christmas Eve. I'm not going to go out Christmas Eve night. I'm going to be at my family's. Chill out. I'm going to take a break. Go watch Paid to Drive Live. Check him out. He has 2 channels. Or PTD Vlogs Live. But it just popped up. Paid to Drive Live. I'm going to think about it. You're right, Caramel. I should. But I really would like to get a job and just keep Grubhub and Uber on the side for a little extra income, A little extra income. We're all here to make that extra income. I can't wait to see what goes down in 2020. I'll be back. Guys, enjoy your evening. Have a good one. Go watch Paid to Drive. Let's see what he has to say tonight. I got to get all my stuff upstairs. I'll see you later. Have a good one, folks. Make a lot of money if you got to work. I hope you make a lot of money. See you later. Bye.